Hey guys, so recently it seems that Marvel trading cards have kind of skyrocketed in price. So I thought since I have a bunch on hand, it might be fun to open up a few packs on camera here. A little bit of background. So 4 or 5 years ago, I started buying boxes of sealed trading cards. And I did this because my son was super into trading cards at the time, and I thought it would be fun, since I loved these Marvel cards and comic book cards and stuff as a kid, to give some to him and open them up with him. So what I did was I went and I bought some Marvel Series 1, some Marvel Series 2, some different X-Men sets, a bunch of different things, and I would give them to him for give him packs for cleaning his bedroom or whatever it was, just as like a little reward. But so he didn't get into it like I hoped he would, so I actually have a bunch left over. I recently sold all of my Marvel Series 1. I had 26 packs left unopened, and because the price had skyrocketed, I was like, well, these ones got to go because I can get a ton of money for them right now. The other ones so far haven't shot up quite as much, though the price has gone up. But I figured it hasn't gone up enough that I want to sell them all. So I'm going to open up a few packs here. We'll see what we got. But I can kind of show you what we're working with, what all I have on hand. So one thing right here, I have some Marvel Universe Series 2. There's about 32 packs in there. We've only opened 4 of them. So still 32 packs left in here. We have some 93 Marvel Masterpiece. These I've opened a few packs, probably only, I would say 5 or 6 packs out of here. So I don't remember, I don't see on here where it says how many are in there. But so let me open some of those. I have some still sealed box of Marvel Universe Series 3. I have a still sealed box of X-Men, Ultra X-Men from '94. We have, this one's already opened, but some 95 Fleer Ultra X-Men. At the time, this was the most, at the time that I was buying these, this was the most expensive box that I had bought. Because I don't know why, but the X-Men ones were way more desirable at the time than anything else, even though it's kind of flip-flopped now. Back when I bought these, it was probably around 2015-ish. I paid, I want to say 70 or 75 maybe for this box. For the Marvel Series 1, I paid 40. I mean, for, whatever, 30-year-old box of cards, that's not actually too bad. What else do we have here? We also have some 94 Flair, still sealed. We got a Series 2 X-Men, still sealed. And then I went and I kind of went some off-the-wall ones because they were real cheap, and I remember loving these as a kid. So here's the Batman Returns, the premium movie cards. These are the real glossy ones with photos from the movie. And then these ones, I liked this cartoon as a kid, but I didn't get super into it. So when I saw this, I think I paid not even 20. I think it was 15 or something for this sealed box of these. So there's that. And then these I'd never seen as a kid, but I used to love G.I. Joe. So I bought this. I think I got this for $10 or something, sealed. Now these ones I don't think have any holograms or anything in them. So, but it should still be fun to open those at some point. So what I think I'm going to do today is maybe open a few packs. Oh, almost forgot one. Some of the 94 Spider-Man cards. This box is a little ripped. I bought this one at a hobby shop, already opened. It was missing 6 packs. So I think I had 30 out of the 36 packs in there. This set I used to love. I paid less than I would have at retail when these came out. I think when these came out, they were like $1.29 a pack or something. I paid $1 a piece for sealed packs. So anyway, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna probably open just some of the boxes that I already have not sealed with that still have packs left in it. So we'll do some Marvel Universe Series 2, and we'll do some 93 Marvel Masterpieces. So one of the things about especially these masterpieces is that these really glossy cards I've discovered in all the stuff that I've opened, they start sticking together. I haven't noticed that as much with the Marvel Series 1 and Marvel Series 2, but definitely with these ones especially. And then a little bit with the Fleer Ultra X-Men from 95. So I figure might as well get into these packs and before these cards are ruined completely. I'm sure some of these are gonna stick together here. You can usually feel it. Oh yeah, they're getting crunchy a little bit here. So let's here's a Marvel Masterpiece. Let's get in there and open up this pack. So how many cards are in this? There's only 6 cards in these ones. That's why I like the older ones better. The older ones usually had like 10 or 12 cards per pack. But let's see what we got here. I usually try not to rip the pack too much. I don't know why. I mean, it's not like the empty sleeve has any value or anything. So far in these packs, I've only pulled out one of the, what do they call them, Spectra Etch or whatever. I've only pulled out one of those. Yeah, these are real stuck together. But let's see what we get here. Ooh, brutal. That's brutal. All right, so here is the first one we pulled. The cable. Oh no, we can zoom on that. There we go. Cable. And we'll look at this. So I don't know if you can see that. Some of the back of that card pulled off, and it's stuck to. These ones were stuck together quite well, and it's stuck to the front of this Thunderstrike card. So that's what we're working with some of these old glossy cards that have been tucked away in packs for ever. So this one didn't really stick any, so that's good. I'm not looking to sell any of these or anything, so it's not like I'm super worried about condition, but I'd prefer that they were nicer than not. So here is a Havoc. There it is, Havoc. Here's a cool one. I would have loved this one as a kid, and I'm sure my son will probably love it now. Oh, that's too bad. I got some little card underneath it stuck to it. So there is Carnage. My son loves Venom and Carnage, so he'll think those are pretty cool. This is a pretty decent pack, man. I wish these hadn't all been stuck together. So there is a She-Hulk. Now, I did actually read a lot of She-Hulk. Not much as a kid, but more as like a young adult when it became a kind of a comedy book. And then here's the last one in that pack is a Deadpool. Pretty cool. My son loves Deadpool, Venom, and Carnage. Alright, let's see. We got another pack here. This is a Silver Surfer cover on the pack. I think we'll do like 5 of these. I don't know. I'm recording on my phone, so I don't know how much space I have on my phone, so this may be a short video. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh, I think we got a Spectra Etch. Hopefully this is not too stuck together. It's stuck a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got in the top of the pack. So we have a Morbius and an Omega Red. It's cool. And I always loved the art in these cards, and I love the sets that I mean, granted, I like the ones where one person does all of the cards, but I loved learning different artists. So here's the Spectra Etch. I don't even know, Xi'an? I don't know how you say that. I have a couple issues in New X-Men, or not New X-Men, X-Men 2099, but I didn't really get into it. So, and then here's Crystal, there. card, cool art. Who's this artist? Estes. Joe Jusko. Now I loved the Marvel Masterpiece Series 1. I got a box of those for Christmas as a kid. So there's an Iron Fist by Joe Jusko. It's pretty cool. Iron Fist I kind of got into later on when they did the Immortal Weapon storyline. So those were pretty cool. Alright, let's just do 2 more of these ones. We're already running at like 11 minutes on the video, so I want to get into some Marvel Series 2 here. Without making too long a video. Alright, let's hear if we can hear these crack. Oh yeah, hear that? Maybe I wonder if there's something I can do to make these not stick together so much. I would say if any of you know anything, let me know before I open the rest of these. Alright, so here is Jean Grey. That's a pretty cool one. I've always been a big X-Men fan. And it's got some Jean Grey stuck to his face, but there's a Sabretooth. Doctor Doom. Got a Captain Britain. So this is a set that I did not have complete as a kid. So it's cool to kind of go through these now. A lot of these other sets I already had as a kid, and I just bought more to, for fun. So there's Bishop. And there's a Joe Jusko Domino. That's a great card. Jusko, he's really good. I would love to get another box of Marvel Masterpiece Series 1. Just for his art. Alright, one more pack of these and we'll move to Series 2. I don't know if she did any for this set. One of my favorite artists on some of these Marvel cards was Julie Bell, and I recently, since I've been getting kind of back into the cards thing, just ordered a box of Julie Bell fantasy cards. So those should be coming pretty soon. Maybe I'll do a video opening those up, even though they're not. There's Vulture, cool card. So even though they're not comic book related, they are still cool, and Julie Bell is a great artist. So there's a cool one, Doctor Strange. What's fun is that my kids now, even though my kids don't really read comics, they recognize all of these characters because they're all in the movies. There's Iron Man. Nice. That's great. Oh, that is a Julie Bell right there. Yeah, there we go. That's who I'm talking about, Julie Bell. Drax. I mean, they might not recognize the character because he looks so different, but they'd know the name for sure. There's a Shatterstar. There it goes. And Nightcrawler. And that's one of the things I love. I think I already said this, but I loved about these cards is just getting to see the different artists and the different styles and stuff. Even as a kid, I loved to draw, so it was cool to kind of see the differences. Alright, so I'm going to hold off on any more of those in case maybe there's something I can do to maybe get them not to stick together so much. So let's go to some Marvel Universe Series 2. So when I was a kid, these were actually the first ones that I ever, the first cards that I ever got for the comic book cards. I didn't have Series 1 until later. I kind of got into them, found some, traded with friends and stuff after the fact. So anyway, here's, open a Hulk pack here. Try not to rip this too much, but these things are quite old. All right, so here goes like, I don't know, there goes like $35 right there. Opening up this pack. Let's see what we get. It's crazy to me that this box that I paid 40 bucks for, like, I probably could have sold this one pack for almost that much. Oh, looks like we got a pretty good pack here. No holograms or anything, but we got one of the power ratings cards. So I mean, they're cool. This is intelligence and durability. I always thought this was cool because you could almost make your own like card game out of these. So here we go. Here is Wolverine. I'll tell you, as a kid, this would have been like top priority to get right there. We have Hobgoblin. Thor versus Ulick. However you say his name, that's how I've always pronounced it. We got a Hulk, standard green Hulk. This was Hulk is one of my son's favorite characters. And then here we go, Bucky. When I was a kid, there was only one rule in comic books, and that was that Uncle Ben and Bucky stay dead. That one's no longer accurate. We got Loki. Right. U.S. agent, who I think we're going to see coming up here in the new Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. X-Men versus Magneto. That definitely would have been a card I wanted as a kid. The Marauders. Some of these were like, I didn't know as a kid who half these characters were. I just knew that was Sabretooth in the background, you know? There we go. Adam Warlock. These cards were how I learned about most of the characters. Daredevil versus Bullseye. So I used to know when I was a kid how far down in a box you had to go to get the holograms. So they were always in the same spot. Like one, I think like series 1 was like, it was like dead in the middle, and another series was it was on the bottom, another series was on the top. Some of them you could feel. Because they were like different heights, they would feel different. All right, let's try this Spider-Man pack here. Oh. I got a good feeling about this one. Let's see. Ooh, I kind of ripped it. I think my good feeling was wrong. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We have Daredevil versus Kingpin. Come on, get it. Focus on the card. Focus on the card. There it goes. Daredevil versus Kingpin. Now we got another one of our power ratings. We got strength and speed. Yeah, Wonder Man. Spidey versus Darkhawk. Annihilus, who was a character that, like, another one that I only recognized from the cards as a kid. I don't remember ever reading anything with them until basically into adulthood. Dark Phoenix. This would have been one that I was all about when I was a kid, just because I was a huge X-Men fan. When I first got into comics, was shortly before, or right about the time, that X-Men was relaunched with Jim Lee. There's Cable. So that was one of the first books I picked up. Punisher. Punisher versus Kingpin. Psylocke. Always one of my favorite X-Men characters. Get you in focus there. There we go. Thor versus Loki. And number 1, Spider-Man. There we go. Let's try this Wolverine pack now. We'll open up a couple more of these and then we'll call it quits. This is already going to be a long video for you guys to watch of just me opening packs of cards. Ooh, this pack is bent. It's crazy. So we got some doubles here. This is almost the same pack as what we got earlier. So it looks like these ones are different, but the top. It's crazy that this is in the middle of this box, and I don't know if you can see this. Here's Mandarin's rings, but if you can see it, it's bent. That's straight out of a sealed box. Crazy. Fin Fang Foom. Also bent, man. Not getting any gem mints out of those. There's Firestar, who I really only recognized back then from the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends cartoon. Fantastic Four versus Galactus. I'm gonna keep going down this line, this one. See if we can't pull a hologram here. Wow, we got another bent card in here. Doesn't even seem possible. Alright, so there's a Sauron, however you want to say that name. Sauron, I guess is how I would normally have said it. Craven. There we go, there's a Punisher. Get in there. Come on, Frank. Focus. Oh well. Ulick. X Factor versus Apocalypse. There's a Gambit, another favorite, mostly because he was A in the X-Men and B he was on the X-Men cartoon. So here's, you can see there's Scarlet Witch. You can see that. Let's see, there's like a little bend right there on the side. I don't know how that happens inside a sealed pack in the middle of a box. And it's just the one card like that too. Hulk versus the Leader. And there we go, the X-Men. Rogue. There we go, that's a great card. We'll focus so if I get my face out of there. There we go. Nebula. Another one my kids would recognize by name, but not necessarily by how she looks. And Avengers versus Ultron. It's amazing how many of these things now have been translated into Marvel movies. Let's open a Hulk pack here. See if there's anything we don't have. U.S. Agent, X-Men versus Magneto, Marauders, Adam Warlock, Sauron. It's amazing. This pack is everything that was just in the last two packs. I mean, just everything we've already seen. I actually opened a pack of these. I got them sitting over here, actually. I opened a pack of these. It was the last pack that I opened with my son. And this is what we pulled out of it. one pack had 10 original Ghost Riders and 2 Quasar's Quantum Bands. And what? No, I can only imagine how disappointed I would have been if I got that pack when I was a kid. Alright, let's see. No whammies, come on. So, as I just said it, and so it is. Can you imagine getting that as a kid? That would have been horrible. Look at that. The entire pack was Quasar's Quantum Bands. Wow, that is super, super disappointing. How does that even happen? Just ridiculous. Alright, here we go. I don't want to go off on a bad note like that, so we'll do one more. At least you're going to give me 12 of one character and make it like Wolverine or something, or Spider-Man. Alright, well, so we got Doctor Strange versus Baron Mordo. Nightcrawler. Excalibur. There's Calypso. Archangel. Let's see, can we focus? Mandarin's Rings. I don't know, I think maybe we already got this one. Fin Fang Foom, Firestar, Galactus. It's funny how you see the pattern in a lot of these that keeps repeating of how they are packed in there. Alright, I'm going to go one more time. Let's see. One more. Pick one. Pick one at random here. Let's go with the Spider-Man pack in the middle. We'll do one more just because I feel like that pack wasn't special enough. But this, after this one, we'll call it. See what we got. I was really pulling for a more bent cards. So here is Darkhawk. At least we got some different ones this time. Rhino. Megan, not the most creative name. Captain America shield. So we got, get in there. They hide. There it is. Kingpin. Night Thrasher. Some of these just incredibly 90s characters. Human Torch versus the Submariner. The Avengers. That's a very odd Avengers team, huh? There's Beast with a photobomb by Cyclops down there. There's Baron Mordo. Spider-Man versus the Lizard. Reminds me a lot of the old Sega Spider-Man game. And then She-Hulk. Who's the artist on that? Can't tell. Anyway, She-Hulk. So unfortunately we didn't pull any holograms out here, but it was fun to sit and open a few of these, even though the disappointment of getting a pack of 12 Quasar's bands. Oh, that is ridiculous. And very, very disappointing. Glad I didn't pull that pack for my son, or back when I was his age. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you watched the whole way through me just opening some cards, and if you want to see more, let me know. Any of these boxes that you saw, I'm willing to unseal and open up some packs for you. So let me know, and if I get any responses, we'll do it. Thanks, guys. Bye.